The other interesting thing, Mehak, that I saw was this whole thing that AirAsia talks about, this whole super app as a
Mm,
model, right? And it's really interesting that you've now called it Move, and you've looked at the whole journey holistically. Not many airline companies look at it, but honestly, I think it's a refreshing approach
yeah.
to the travel experience. Uh, uh, Talk to me about the super app and what it does, and what is the value uh, differentiation that it brings to a traveler, and therefore AirAsia as a brand.
Sure. Um, so, Swami, I think this goes back to AirAsia's DNA actually, right?
Mm,
So, AirAsia, when it started back in 22 years back, we we started this brand as airline, and the idea was to democratize travel in the region.
mm,
So it's basically like, anybody can fly. That
mm,
was the objective. So we are a low cost carrier. We provide the best value to the passenger who's flying with us, and we allow them to travel around the region anywhere. I think in 2020, just during or before pandemic, actually, we were trying to pivot our business, and that's when we did the pivot of the business also to super app.
mm,
um, the idea of super app was to be able to provide any day solution to the customer. I think it was more short term, but the focus now that we have is to provide end to end travel experience to the customer who's coming to us, and a very seamless experience. So now when you come to super app, or we will rebrand soon as AirAsia Move, it will be about not only booking your flight tickets with us, so you can actually book not only AirAsia flights but also non-AirAsia flights.
mm,
You can also look at booking your stays with us. So if you're planning your trip to Phuket, you can actually fly with AirAsia, and you can also book a hotel with us. And
mm,
what's interesting is we have introduced a product called Snap. So
mm,
Snap actually combines the flight tickets and hotel tickets and provides a much better value bundle for you, so that
mm,
you can actually book the complete package of your flights and hotels together. And then it comes with the last mile or the first mile solution of going to the airport and then commuting in the city, right? So that's where AirAsia Ride, which is the e-hailing services that we have, comes into picture. And we have also extended that with AirAsia Transport, which is basically within the city, travel through buses, ferry rides, anything that you require as a traveler. So literally, it's like stringing the whole journey together, be able to provide that as a seamless experience to the customer, engage them through chat so that they are updated about their trip details overall, and be able to provide them with a holistic experience. What's next is actually going to be things that you can do within the city when you travel with us. So that's coming soon in near future, but yeah, that's there.
Beautiful. I think the value proposition of finally, when if air travel was becoming a commodity, you are changing it by differentiating through the seamless experience that you are able to
Absolutely.
string through this whole super app thing, right?
Correct. Like right now, you have to go to maybe three different websites to find out the details, book my flight tickets, do this, do that. With flights now, you can just literally look at AirAsia flight rates. You can also look at non-AirAsia flight rates. Take whatever best suits for you, whether it is by your, you want to do a short trip or you want to do the lowest trip, lowest priced trip, anything. So that's possible to do. I think the idea is to make the customer not go to 10 different portals. We get them to book within the ecosystem so that they can actually find the value of that and be rewarded for that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think so. Just to give a perspective, I had read about this many years back with Lester Wonderman, and he called this PRODUS, which is product and service.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said going maybe 30-40 years later, brands will become PRODUSes. Okay, where you will offer product and service, and that's exactly
Yeah.
what you're really offering.